CNN has never been a network to wait for the news to come to them. As a matter of fact, if they don't have any news, they just make it up. Like right here, they didn't have a large enough crowd for a protest, so they managed to get some people together with signs, round them up, orchestrate the whole thing, and then crammed them all together so the CNN cameras could pan in for some tight shots. And boom, there you have it. Instamatic, propaganda-ready protest background for a CNN news segment. Former CNN employee Amber Lyons admitted that CNN is paid by countries to show positive content for that country. For example, according to Lyons, CNN showed Bahrain in a favorable light in spite of gross human rights abuses. She called CNN an infomercial for dictators.
And sneak into some of the villages and actually see these atrocities, patients who'd run out of the hospitals, that were shot up with birdshot, ambulance drivers who were beaten. And as we were heading back out of these villages, we were violently detained by security forces in Bahrain, about 20 masked men with machine guns, who then tried to erase all the video that they found. And luckily, my female producer and I were able to hide some discs in our bras, and we were able to actually get out of the country with this content. So you can imagine Bahrain's surprise when we got back to the U.S. and this content was airing on CNN. And right after that is when the phone calls started coming into the network complaining about me. Bahrain is paying CNN to create content that shows Bahrain in a favorable light, even though CNN says this content, is editorially independent. It doesn't. Bahrain can't affect that. Well, we've seen that with this documentary not airing, and also with the constant struggle I had at CNN to get Bahrain coverage, accurate Bahrain coverage of the human rights abuses on air while I was there. What CNN is doing is they're essentially creating what some people have termed infomercials for dictators. And that's the sponsored content that they're airing on CNN International that's actually being paid for by regimes and governments. I mean, this violates every principle of journalistic ethics because we're supposed to be watchdogs on these governments. We're not supposed to allow them to be paying customers as journalists.
Then you got CNN lying about things they didn't even have a good reason.
Oh, I
to lie
remember
about.
this
like
one.
The location of two of the reporters, Ashley Banfield and Nancy Grace.
Ashley Banfield from a parking lot in Phoenix, reporting via satellite with Nancy Grace, who seemed to be in the same parking lot in Phoenix. I'm basing that, of course, on the fact that the cars that are passing by Ashley Banfield's location box also appear to be passing directly into Nancy Grace's box.
What would you do if all the voices that you rely on for information
Yeah, just keep watching that MSNBC, CBS. Just keep watching Fox. Yeah, they always tell you the truth.